Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to a second look video. Now, the reason that Core Keeper is going into the second look playlist and not the first look playlist, even though there's no first look playlist at Core Keeper, is that this is actually a game that I have played before. Back when Core Keeper first entered early access, I actually played this game for a little bit with a group of friends. Me and one of my buddies, we actually played through the first 3 bosses, which was all that was available in the game at the time. It's been a while. I couldn't tell you exactly how long when Core Keeper first entered early access, but it recently released to 1.0 and has had a very good reception of it, which has piqued my interest in it again. I might do a deeper dive into it to learn about the later game content, but at this time we're just going to be taking a second look at the gameplay of Core Keeper and whether or not I still think it's a good game. So in Core Keeper, you explore a vast cavern of creatures, relics, and resources in a mining sandbox adventure for 1 to 8 players. Mine, build, fight, craft, and farm to unravel the mystery of the ancient core. So, because these videos are only roughly an hour, my goal is going to be to beat the first boss on my own. I've already set up the world. We're just setting up the character here real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time working on it. So I really want to just kind of jump into the game. And also, your character's appearance, you know, I did not mean to do that. While it does play some role, pretty quickly you start wearing clothes or armor that covers up most of your character's appearance. So their initial starting appearance doesn't matter that much. But I like it. Quickly selected. Now, there are a variety of backgrounds that you can choose from. There are several more from where I originally played, including Mage and Warlock, which sounds pretty cool. I think we will go ahead and, just for fun, we'll play as the Warlock. I want to see what summoning minions and stuff is like in this game. And as always, we'll play as myself, Renault. Let's jump right into it. Okay. So we've got the menu here, which is on the tab key, which is a little bit different. Just so that people know, they do keep a handy key binding little tutorial down here in the bottom right corner, because key binding is a little bit different than normal. The M key is still the same as in most games for opening the map. It looks like right click is to use an ability, and then left click should be to attack or interact. Yeah. And then tab is what brings up your in-game menu, similar to how you would hit like I or E in other games. You start off with being able to craft a limited amount of items. You have to create workbenches in order to progressively reach higher levels of tech. And you have to mine resources in order to get there. There is a skill tree. These are all the skills which are tied to the professions in the game. And each one has its own skill tree. You do have to get 5 points in a skill in order to move to the next tier. And then you have to get 5 in that in order to move to the next tier. As you can see, they kind of like split and then go back together, or stay split and then go back together. Yeah. And it's 5 levels to each of these skills, I believe. Yeah. And the idea is that it offers quite a lot of character focus. You can kind of just generate points just by doing the tasks while you're playing. So naturally, you can accumulate skills in... You can accumulate points in all of the skills over the time of your gameplay. Or if you're playing with friends, and the idea is you can play with up to 7 other people, you could intentionally specialize and have each person focus on a different job task in order to speed up the progression of everybody in those skills and help progress quicker through the game. So there's a lot of teamwork aspects built into the design of the game, which is pretty cool. And also, this game doesn't operate on servers. It is client-side servers. So I could start up a world. Any world I start up, I can invite friends. You can also set up a pseudo-permanent server by setting up a world and then just leaving the game running in your background. So if you have a really good computer, you could be the host of a permanent Core Keeper world and have friends just kind of like jump in and out whenever they're free to play, and then like join up forces when it's time to fight a world boss or something. You do have health, mana, and food to manage. You do get started out with some food rations, and we've got some items here that we can craft early: a wood pickaxe and a wood shovel and some torches. Lighting is only an issue for a very short period of time, but it is an issue initially. But there's plenty of wood in this starting area. So as you can probably guess, this is why. Also, what is it? Yeah, the shift key automatically puts the torch into your hand, even if it's just in your back, like not even in your hotbar. So you can just keep torches in your bag, at least one somewhere in one of these slots, and at any time you can hit shift to get light. You just have to hold it down and it will keep the torch in your hand. As soon as you let go, the torch will leave. So you can have an item in your hands, like a weapon, and then you can shift to bring out the light. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Very well designed mechanic. Alright. So we're going to try and move along quickly to see if I can locate and beat the first boss during this video. Okay, so let's get some starting tools, a chest to kind of throw things in initially. Alright, so what I've liked to do in the past is so the world itself is an expanding circle of biomes. The biomes are randomly spread throughout, but the world itself is designed to be expanding out from this center point. So what I liked to do for farming resources is I would explore in each direction until I hit a biome where the game becomes difficult. And then I kind of go back and kind of like farm and live within that inner circle area until I get technologically to the point where I can expand out to the next region or biome. So that's what we're going to do. We'll start off by going south. Oh, what is that? Well, that's new. That did not used to be a thing in the game. And that's new too. Oh, nice. The bats provide a little bit of light. Hey, got him. Alright, we got bomb pepper, seed, lively egg, and a ranger hood. Alright, so ranger hood's for an archer character. Set bonus, 1 target pierced. Lively egg. I don't know what that does. It's like a pet. Okay, so there's the pet system now. Pet pellets for feeding the pet. Alright, so we got a peasant hat. Some scrap parts. Nice. Alright, so from the sounds of it, it sounds like the first boss is down to the southwest of me. You can hear him slamming down. That's definitely the gelatinous mass. Alright, let's go see if we can find exactly where he is. Looks like he's over here. Yeah, so he's right over here. So starting out, we know the boss, the first boss anyways, is just to the south. West of us. So these minions are already pretty strong. It's like I just have to throw them out and they just start attacking the enemy for me. So I can kind of ignore stuff and just farm away while I have my guys out. That's pretty dope. Ancient gemstone. Get out of here. Oh, that's a big boy. I don't know what that is. That's like a farm. Ooh, a house. What we got? That's a seat. I don't want that. Alright, so we picked up a simple staff. So that'd be a mage weapon. Don't really need that. Would it be worth dual wielding in a way? Can I dual wield? Can I have my minion out and use the staff at the same time? Looks like I can. Okay. That's promising. I like how this is set up. What is this anyways? Fungal soil. Ground cover interspersed with mycelium. Over time, mushrooms and shroom men will grow on it. So you could probably fence in an area and put like a gate and set up a farm area like this to grow specifically shrooms and mushroom men, which you'd then fight for XP. That's pretty cool. Oh, we got a cave pouch. That's our first bag expansion. Oh, there's some copper. That's what I need the most of right now, is we need more copper. Wait, what is that? Across water to get to it. Alright, so holding on to dirt blocks is a useful thing. There's lots of area where there's just Oops. There we go. So there's lots of areas where there's just water or nothing at all. And you can just use dirt blocks to cross that by placing them down. Slime. Waypoint. How do I use this? You must use a waypoint or a portal to teleport. Here, the core. How do I use a waypoint, though? So I'm right here. I'm not really sure. But that is the boss area right there, next to this waypoint. So I wonder if it's possible that there's waypoints near all the bosses now, because that was not in the earlier version of the game. That's for sure. Alright, we should have plenty of wood. Let me get back to mining. I got distracted by the cool area here I found. Alright, where does my downwards path start? Right here. Yes, I'm accessing a place I've been already, but... Ha, more copper. Oh, that's an explosive block. Jeez, Now, when you're mining, anytime you see the shininess over here, that's going to be ore of some kind. Don't mistake it with the shininess of fish. They are two different shinies. That's another explosive block, isn't it? No? Oh, there is one. Okay. I was just knocking one block too far. Ooh, there's a new biome over there. Else, oh, our pick's broken. There we go. I like that, oh. I lost my train of thought there. So that's water shiny. That's mineral shiny. And there's also a light source over here to the right, but it's moving. That suggests to me potentially an enemy. It looks like it just might be fireflies. I saw a mushroom man over there too. There's free items over here. We got some room in our backpack, so let's go grab them. Meadow block. So we're in a meadow biome. Huh. I've never seen that creature before. Oh, we got a slingshot. Damn. That does almost double the damage of my guys. 53, but not as much as the staff. Why does magic do so much more damage? Oh, but it's half the attack speed for a little bit more damage. What is this? Swift feather, 2% dodge chance. Offhand. Dash forward at 200% movement speed. Can be equipped in offhand. Okay. I don't know how you dash, but... this is looking even better than the mage staff. Oh, we got a talent point. There's our first talent point. 5% less food drained when running. That's helpful each time. A wooden crossbow. No, that's worse. What's up with this thing? Oh, we killed it. What'd I get? Marbled meat. That's actually a decent one. We'll have to see what it looks like when cooked with other stuff. Witch Doctor hat. We got 2 of them in a row. Minion attack speed. So this is the one I want, because this is the set that gives me the bonus for my minions. Oh, explosive block there. Looks like only a pickhammer can set off the explosive blocks. Or mining damage, I should say. I feel kind of bad because those things don't attack back. Nope. Talent point for mining. I see more free items. I'll have to head back soon because my bags are full. I'm gonna have to start dropping stuff if I find new items that I want. Oh, we can get 2 guys out now. That's another use for the... another use for the Witch Doctor items. So I am leaving one item behind already. That's a bomb. Hello, copper. I see more free stuff. Is that a mannequin? Oh, my bats disappeared. Keep them on me for a light source. Oh. Somebody's coming at us. Got him. These bats are really good. They actually told me exactly where the guy was. Alright, so this looks like another example for why you should... our pickaxe broke again. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out one of them. They're just wood pickaxes. I'll replace them very soon. I'm not using physical melee damage, so I'm gonna ignore this potion. But if I was doing a melee build, 30% bonus damage. That's real strong. There's a crossbow here. I'm gonna get a caveling hood. 15 health, 3 dodge chance, physical melee damage. So again, physical melee damage. I'm not going to replace my hat with that. Also a book here, but I'm assuming that's the same as my Tome of the Dark. Let's find out. Yeah, same book. Alright, let's head on back to base for now. We kind of went off track quite a bit there once we started finding free loot. This is where the mini-map comes in really handy, because I can kind of see what direction I came in. So you can navigate yourself back home. Did I just use the dash? Is it spacebar to dash? It is. Okay. Oh, why is the big shroom? How did I end up? Okay. We're back. Alright. So first things first I'm gonna do. Work table. And chest. We're gonna put all the different ground block types except for dirt in there. I need copper bars to build a door. So first thing we need is a furnace. We got 50 copper ore already and 4 tin ore. Not bad. So while that's cooking, that's not what I was trying to do. There we go. There's more, probably copper ore over there. Alright, we should have enough cooked. At least to get started. Alright, workbench. Door. And you gotta slap a door right there. The reason for this is that if you don't do this, mobs will wander. And they can wander into your base of operations. So anytime you build like a base area, you want to secure it with a door of some type. Alright, we'll craft some more torches. Alright, so what do we got here? Livestock workbench. Tools and furniture for keeping happy animals? Interesting. We do have an egg here as well, but I don't know how to hatch it. It says it's hatchable. Should we go straight to copper workbench? Yes. I'm not going to bother spending a lot of time on things that are more helpful later in the game, such as cooking foods. I like the cooking system in this game. It's very simplistic in its design. You combine 2 food items to make a cooked food, but you can combine literally any 2 food items in the game to create that cooked food, which means that there's a lot of variety. And each one has its own unique effects when they're combined. I do want to see what marbled meat can get cooked. Negative health on the bomb peppers? I don't remember that. Alright, so we get salvage and repair station and copper work table. So we're going to put this copper work table right here next to the chest so that it can also pull from here. I'm not going to worry about seeds. We're not going to bother setting up a garden. Alright, what do we get access to now? That looks all cosmetic. Ooh, egg incubator. Device is made to hatch mysterious eggs. Please don't exceed the recommended temperature. Copper bars and glass pieces. So that's what the glass workbench is for. Form glass into more advanced objects to add to your base. Wait, you need glass pieces to make the glass workbench. So how do you get glass pieces? That's not what that's for. Glass smelter. Okay. 5 copper bars. Electronics table. Workbench to create electrical and logical systems. Cool. Railway forge is very helpful. Rail system is how you get around fast in the game. You can place down rail tracks and then throw rail carts on there and ride them up and down. And yeah, that's how you can quickly get. Besides that teleporter thing I found by the first boss area, use the rail carts to get around the map. Similar to Minecraft. We got copper tools here, so I just need some copper bars. Let's grab some. And then we can make copper pickaxe and copper shovel. I'm not going to trash those ones. So we're making a supply and salvage steak. Oh, we already did that. Whoops, I made another one. Oh well, I should be able to scrap the one I made. No? Crap. Alright. So the idea here is any items we don't need, salvage them to get scrap parts and other resources. So we got an extra copper bar, a bunch of fiber, and some more scrap parts from it. Don't need that crossbow either. And now we can get rid of these wooden tools. Okay. Mechanical, tin, fiber. I don't care about meadow bush. That's just a decorative thing, I think. So this is the pet stuff. Lively egg and pet pellet. And we got some marbled meat. Livestock workbench. So this is for actually keeping livestock. I don't know if I actually need this or not. Let's see what it does. Feeding tray. This useful tray can be filled to keep the brim to feed cattle, to keep cattle fed and happy. Christ, I almost just knocked over my bottle. A leash. This long leash can be attached to any cattle so that they can get hurried along. Quite helpful when there are enemies on the hunt for some tender meat. And cattle transport box. Capture a cattle. Useful, handy to secure the box. Once the cattle will feel comfortable to be carried around in and delivered right onto the doorstep of your next farm. Can only be used once. Plank, tin, and iron. So it looks like, so that meadow field where I found those goat-looking things that I shot to get the marbled meat, I guess that might be this game's version of cattle. And in order to transport it, I can get this transport box or a leash. Leash to lead it, transport box for a more safe transportation. And bring it back to my base. And then use a feeding tray to keep it fed. In order to get, I guess, meat. I'm not sure how that would work. But that seems to be what they're implying. Alright, let's make one more copper pick. We're gonna make a belt pouch. Reason for that is it is more health than a cave pouch. Only by 1 and 2% less movement speed. Honestly, not a big difference there. If you find a cave pouch, you don't really need a belt pouch. At least not the level 2 version. That was a mistake on my part, but I can just scrap this to get fiber back. Okay. So we got our weapons. What can I get with the anvil? That's usually weapons and stuff. A wood bow, no. Copper sword, no. What is raincoat and rubber boots? 9 health, 4 armor, 25% reduced impact of slowed movement from slime. Ooh. So, I think this is just specifically designed for like the first couple of bosses, because both the first and second boss leave slime behind, and both of them have this effect would combined reduce your movement speed reduction by 25%. So you'd get 50% less movement speed reduction from walking on slime. But you need a bunch of slime in order to build them. So you gotta still go towards the boss biome to get that. So I think that's what we might end up doing. Let's go get a bunch of slime. Oh yeah, I need to build a cooking pot. I'm not gonna do a bunch of stuff, but I want to see about the meat and mushrooms, see what we get. We do need food with us still. What does this make? Mushy meat steak. 4.2 health every second for 20 seconds, 27 food, and plus 13.3% damage for 10 minutes. That's actually really good. So these are like showing recipes, what you can make with different food items, or what you've learned so far. All right. Ow. Ooh, witch doctor vest. +1 to max minion count. So I can have 3 of these guys now. Dig spot here. Rusty dagger. 3.3 attacks per second. That's really fast. 5% crit hit chance. Decent damage, but you have to get in really close to use a dagger. I'm not doing that. Alright, so we found our way towards the slimes. We just need to gather enough slime to craft the rainbow gear. What's that? Slime figure, a lifelike representation of a slime. Alright, so we got 6 slimes so far. Alright, we're kind of going away from where I need to be, I think. My minions do work. Alright, so yeah, we want to go down towards the boss. That is the boss right there. So we're close to him already. I'm gonna have to see if I can get around him, because I don't think I can get much closer than this without triggering him. And I need to break more of these like slime-like bubbles in order to get slime that I can use to make the rain gear. Let's try and go around. I'm trying to... Yeah, see, like, I can farm that big blob on the left now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we're back in it. Oh, we almost just... I took a hit there. Oh, nope, nope. We hit the boss. Alright, good. He didn't follow us onto the teleporter. That's good. Stop shooting at the boss. Can they actually hit him from here? There's no way they're hitting him from here. Is that Witch Doctor Pants? No, it's Apprentice. So that must be mage stuff? Oh boy. Here he comes again. No, no, no. Go away. He even set off an explosive block. Alright, so these minions are problematic when it comes to being near the boss. They just attack the shit out of them, so farming real close is not going to be easy while I have the minions out. So let's wait for them to wear off. There we go. We'll have to farm it out the old-fashioned way. So with that in mind, we're going to take our torches, put them in hand, craft a bunch more. Grab some more wood in case I need more torches later. We're going to start populating this area with torches so I can see around here. I think I saw a level up earlier too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, too close, too close. Alright. We got a bunch of slime now, 23 of it. I don't know if that's enough yet. Let's try and get to like 25, 26 at least. There's a little bit more there, but that's kind of out of reach. We procced him. I'll try and get this right here. There we go. Alright. No, no, no. Go away. Frickin' Mr. Angry. Okay. Back at base. How much do I need? 12 and 10. So we needed 22. We've got it. Alright. So all we need now is the copper. Which we have enough. Alright, slime. So we can have one less minion. So we can only have 2 minions out. But we can do this. Have the full bonus of the raincoat and rubber boots. Have 2 minions out. And then also ranged attack with my slingshot. Alright, let's make sure everything's full up. Yes. That bonus damage for the next 10 minutes. And let's go fight the first boss. we're good on time. We got like 15 minutes at least to go take him on. He's over here. Oh yeah, this is... Look how much quicker I move in the slime now. Alright, let's clear these. They've respawned some more slimes around them. Let's clear these guys out real quick. Alright. Summon our buddy. Or buddies. And then go make a friend. Got him. So I don't know if you noticed there, but one of the things I was doing was at... Ooh, we got a copper key. I don't know what that's for. So one of the things I was doing is as I was constantly attacking him, I kept moving, but also because I have that feather in hand... Whenever he was jumping at me, I was also hitting spacebar to do the dash move at the last second, which kept him from being able to land on top of me. What are you? I remember these guys, but I haven't seen them in forever. Curious egg. Ooh, seems to react to your presence. Is there a way to hatch it? That's a different egg. There's a bunch of different pets, probably. So he's got scrap parts, fiber, and copper ore that we can buy and sell. That's somebody we can trade with. I remember seeing those guys. They were in the initial game. Alright, we got a lot of good stuff here. Slime oil. So slime oil is meant for grooming of beard care. The idea is that you craft a pedestal, you put this on here, and that's what attracts the, like this guy. So if I go like this and I hold it, he'll follow me. Like, he'll eventually make his way to my base if I set this up in my base. The Glytch eye, that's what you turn in for killing the boss. And Glytch figurines, so a figurine, so we got a slime figurine and a Glytch one. So you got like decorative stuff. An oozy egg. So this looks like maybe a slime egg. You can have your own slime. Man, do we have the full ranger set here? We do. Or not ranger, apprentice. So 15% of magic barrier is added as magic damage. So you got 12, 14, 14. So you got, what is that, 28? So 40. So 15% plus 3.1% from the hat means you're getting an 18% bonus damage on any mage item that you're attacking with from having the full set. That's pretty cool. Alright, now this chest you can take with you. So I got a large chest. Alright. So, first boss soundly defeated. And yes, I know, first look videos, which you guys are used to from me, is when I take a look at a game for the first time, going in completely blind. This one I've had prior knowledge to it. It's been quite a while, but yeah. I can probably remember how to beat. I know... So... If I recall correctly, one of the things me and my buddy did to beat the first 3 bosses when the game first came out quickly got patched out of the game. And that was spike traps. So the second boss is one that's like running around in a big circle around you. So as you expand further out, you'll come across second boss's path. No matter what. The third boss is harder to find, but the second boss is really easy. And you can find each boss once you get the first one done, because of this. So once you turn this in, you get access to 3 unique items. And you can use the ancient gemstones along with mechanical parts to get these things, or at least these 2. And this is a scanner to get Gorm the Devourer, and a scanner to find Lugas the Corrupted. And it'll show you on your map where those bosses are. So if you don't just come across the boss, you can just craft one of these scanners and it'll show you. And then also there's usually a unique weapon that you can craft. So this one does very good damage and attack speed, but also reduces the target's movement speed quite a bit as well. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. So the second boss, what he does, he runs in like a big circle. And when you attack him, he starts kind of like figure eighting to try and run you over, because that's how he kills you. It's by running you over. So what me and a buddy did was we crafted one time, when the game first came out, a ton of spike traps. Because what would happen is the boss wouldn't destroy the spike traps from running over them, but would trigger them. So we just threw a bunch of spike traps down on his path, and he just ran over them, turned around, ran over them again, and killed himself on the spike traps. It was hilarious. Me and my buddy had a great time. But then they patched it and made it so that the boss destroyed the spike traps when he ran over them the first time. So you could still kill him with spike traps. You just had to craft a lot more. Because he would break them or, knock them off the ground so that they couldn't proc again. And so we had to find another way to beat him after that. But yeah, there's a lot of fun and interesting ways you can find to like cheese things in the game like that. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So we'd want to clean up our stuff. We're not playing as a mage. You can scrap all that, get a bunch of scrap parts and everything. But yeah, the idea behind the siege is you can do gardening. As you garden, you can get bonuses from the foods. You can get thorns damage. You can get damage against poisoned targets, or plants planted by you become golden, which just makes them that much better. You can get crit hit damage from gardening. So there's a benefit from going through all the different skills, so that if you're just playing by yourself, putting time into doing everything does serve a purpose, because there's overlap. Like melee combat has a plus 3% knockback chance, but that's a flat knockback chance, not to anything specific. So if you do a bunch of melee and then you switch to ranged, that knockback chance will affect you when you're hitting with range still, if I'm understanding it correctly. I believe I am. So specialization is really good with a large group of friends, but even solo, you can just by playing through the game and swapping things up as you go, level up everything and get all the benefits and stuff from everything. Yeah. This has been a second look at Core Keeper, recently released 1.0 game that I have been previously played with a group of friends, had an absolute blast, and will likely be playing again for a while, off on my own. We'll see if we can't get any buddies to play with me. You might occasionally see some content from that, guys, but in any case, that is it for this one. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you again next time.